Yo, 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 everybody. What is up? What is up? We're going to get started in just a minute here. I am just updating the stream details, so hang tight. Be with you shortly. Alright, let's get to it. What's up, everybody? Welcome to the show. Happy Monday to you. Hope you're doing well. Hope you're having a legendary day today. Welcome to the stream. Today we're going to be playing some Katamari Damacy. Damacy. It's definitely like Damacy, right? It's not. It can't be Damacy. Whenever I say stuff like that, it makes me think of a history teacher that I had in high school who pronounced all his A's like like ah. Um, One of my favorite things that he said was he just had an interesting way of pronouncing things, and there was one class where we were going over like different countries in Africa and stuff like that. And this isn't really attesting to like the ass sound that he used to make a lot, but for the country Djibouti, he was like Djibouti. Like he just had a interesting emphasis for certain words. But we're gonna be playing Katamari Damacy. Katamari Damacy. The original version on the PS2. We're not doing a reroll. I do have that. You know, it's probably the newest and most convenient way to play. But I figure let's just chill with a little PS2 action, something casual, something light something we can sink our teeth into. But without further ado, let's just jump right in. Um, I haven't really done a lot of setup for this, so we might have to adjust settings on the fly. As you can see, if you tuned in right when we went live a couple minutes ago, um, there wasn't even any like intro music or anything like that. I just wanted to get straight to the gaming, straight to the stream. Cut to the chase. Your guys' time is valuable, and if you're taking time out of your day to check out the channel, I wanna save you some time. You know what I mean? I wanna get to the good stuff right away. And I do thank you for taking time out of your day to check this out. If you want to support the show, please consider hitting the like button. If you're watching this on YouTube, consider following the Twitch page. If you'd like, it does help out a lot. It's not required to enjoy the content, but I'd appreciate it. It'd make me smile. Let me just adjust my shit here. Okay. Why is my... Oh, okay. I was hitting the wrong button. Let's do... I guess I have 3 files. So we're just gonna do a new one, I guess. Yes, please. Alright. Here we go. This will be a great opportunity to audio test as well. Make sure I'm not, like, screaming. You know what I mean? We're just on the fly, folks. Fuck it, we'll do it live. You know how it is. Splendid. We're in it. Wow, the aspect ratio is kind of shit, isn't it? Damn, I have my TV at 5 volume and I can still hear it being picked up on the mic. Isn't that crazy? It's this kind of aspect ratio that makes me want to almost like add things on the borders to kind of like make it interesting, like some cool graphics. If anyone's got any cool graphics, let me know. Send them my way. I'm gonna have to work on that. That's a little better. Yeah, you know, let's see if we can. Let's see if we can make this a little more bearable for y'all. There we go. How's that? It's better. A little bit better. I'm just looking at the Twitch playback and it's like, oh. Anyway, here we go. Katamari Damacy. If you guys never played this game before, highly recommend. It's one of my favorite games ever. It is a blast. It's just something you can kind of shut your brain off to, but still have a fun time. It's one of those easy to learn, hard to master type games. You know the ones. So we're going to do the tutorial real quick. So this is our dad, the king of the cosmos. We shall see you later. All right. Let's get the tutorial going here. There we go. Beautiful. So this game uses both the analog sticks. That's pretty much your primary way of controlling. Dazzling. Next challenge: charge and roll, quick turn, look and jump. Careful, careful with the look and the jump. Not easy to do when you're rolling in a hurry. We shall see you later. Charge, quick turn, look, jump. Now our player just jumps during this. In the later games, I think you can actually jump with your Katamari to do some like light platforming. That's pretty cool. All right. So the story is pretty basic. The king of the cosmos, he rules over the cosmos, and he gets really drunk right now, and he just destroys all the stars, and it's your job to put them back in place by rolling up giant balls of stuff and shooting them back into space. And this is actually how stars are created. This is a little secret that Elon Musk has been keeping from us. He actually takes a lot of junk and shoots it into space like he did with that Tesla, and he was trying to make a star when he did that. And this game is kind of based on that, you know. It was indeed not a dream. We really did it. The king of all cosmos has really done it. A sky full of stars. What is this, Sea of Stars that's releasing tomorrow? We broke it. Yes, we were naughty. Completely naughty. So very sorry. But just between you and us, it felt quite good. Not that we can remember very clearly, but we were all in nature's embrace. We felt the beauty of all things and felt love for all. Okay, so he wasn't drunk, he was actually on ecstasy. Close enough. That's how it was. Did you see? We smiled a genuine smile. He was like 4 beers in. You know when you're like 3 or 4 beers in and you're not like shit-faced yet, but you're kind of like buzzing real good and you're like saying I love you to your best friend. You know, stuff like that. You're like, I fucking love you, bro. He was that level of drunk. I like that meme that's going around that's like, where will you be in 10 beers? 10 beers deep in the Chili's parking lot. I want to play the game. I'm not going to read everything. Come on. If you want to see me read all the text, you should watch me play Pokemon. So the music in this game is absolutely fantastic. One of my favorite soundtracks, and hopefully we don't get DMCA'd for it, because I think it's all original. Probably. Maybe. Build yourself up while you rule the Katamari. Work out and get bigger. Yes, indeed. Don't presume to take the escalator up to the throne just because you're the prince. Woo, tangent. So look, your dad's encouraging you to work hard for your place. You know, he's not letting you rest on your laurels, and I think that's a good encouragement. So yeah, this is the tutorial level. Usually the levels have time limits or some kind of like set goal, but this one It's kind of just getting you used to things, getting you familiar. And all the levels, the gameplay is very similar. Basically, you can only pick up things smaller than your Katamari. Like I can't pick up that orange right now until we get bigger. So you basically just pick up smaller things to get bigger, then you pick up bigger things, blah blah blah, and eventually you're at the point where it's like Kirby Endgame, and you're like swallowing planets and like battling gods and stuff like that. This is one of those weird Japanese games that kind of got a cult following when it came out. I think the story with this game was it was like a winner of like a kind of like a early version of Game Jam. This was like an indie team or something that made it. I could be completely wrong. But it like won a contest basically, and got a release in the US, and then it blew up into this whole franchise. And actually there was a new one that, well, quote unquote new one that came out this year, which is actually a remaster of the sequel to this, which is We Heart Katamari, We Love Katamari. I call it We Heart Katamari, just because it's a heart symbol and not, you know, it doesn't actually spell out love, but, you know, call it whatever you want. You can call it, you know, Adventures with Spaceballs for all I care, you know. Whatever floats is the boats, as they say. But, what's our... Do we have a set goal even? Like, is it just... I don't know. This is one of those moments where I'm really sad that for some reason, the playback... Maybe it's my audio setting, my volume mixer. For some reason, yeah, I don't know. The game, like, every time I stream, it doesn't play back in my headphones, so, like, sometimes I'll, like, take a headphone off just to hear it. But you guys can hear it, and that's all that matters. I can hear it lightly through my TV, but I can't turn it up too loud so it's not picking up on the microphone, you know? Yeah, this is just describing what I just said. You can't roll up objects larger than the Katamari. Otherwise, you will die. No, you will die. You'll be fine. This game's very easy to, like, play and beat, but if you want to, I guess, 100% it, for lack of a better term, you have to get these pretty huge goals and essentially pick up every pick-upable object in the game. There's kind of like a loose grading system, which is basically your father's approval. The more he roasts you, the worse you did. So if he's like really proud of you, you did pretty well in the level. And there's a couple levels where you can really kind of go all out. No, I don't want to watch that again. But yeah, we're just gonna do it this way, you know what I'm saying? I love this shot. You're just out on his giant outstretched hand. It was the first goal, but it's not very exciting, is it? Next time we want a much bigger one. The thing that you collected the most of is my Earth really is full of things. We will now release it into the sky. There you go. There we go. Jelly Star! So here's our hub world. Forgot your own planet? Really? Are you serious? His voice changed, but... so you're not just small, but a bit slow, too. As a parent, we cannot feel but partly responsible. Sigh. This is your home planet, the planet where you live. Here you can look at the stars, save the game, and do lots of other things. You can even visit Earth in the space mushroom just by pressing the L1 or R1 button. Roll your Katamari around on Earth, visit the space mushroom to compete against your cousins. That's about it. Your smallness. Do get a grip, your absent-mindedness. Yeah, your dad roasts you a lot in this game. I guess this does have 2 players, so you can do like split screen competition. That's cool. That's pretty handy. I streamed this game like last year, I think. Or I don't remember. It was like 41 years ago at this point. But I never actually uploaded it to YouTube. But now that we're streaming on both YouTube and on Twitch, it goes up immediately, so I don't even have to worry about it. That was the first level. Let's do level 2. Let's do level 2. Why not? I'm not even going to try to say that. But it's the Philippines. I hope you like Filipino food. We got snapbacks and DC shoes for days. Alright, level 1. Let's just play the game. Ho ho ho! So you'll be rolling inside the house. Any longer than that, even the King of all Cosmos can't be expected to wait. We look forward to a nice Katamari mini prints. Oh, great song. I'm gonna say that about every track in this game. I can hear about like 1 decibel of it faintly. So there's like, I mean, I haven't really ever seen speedruns of this game, but I've seen like people who are really good at this game just go absolutely bonkers. I like these games, but I'm not the best at them, which is probably the slogan for most of the game in Goblin. Oh, I can grab the candies, nice. But my strategy is always just keep moving forward. You're gonna miss stuff. You're gonna be like, oh, I could have grabbed that on my way over, but you can always loop back around. It's no big deal. It's like life. Sometimes you miss a couple things, but you just gotta keep pushing on. Like John Mouse always said, keep pushing on. Oh, we can grab some of those. Excellent. Beautiful. And I do like the art style in this game. It's very stylized. The remaster obviously looks significantly better, but it's just like, you know, polished up models and stuff like that, you know. All the accoutrements of modern gaming. I'm sure it's like 60 FPS and all that good stuff, but I still think the original PS2 version was A-okay. And I do have the sequel, so if we beat this here, it's not a long game. I'm probably not going to beat it in one sitting, but it might be like a 2 or 3 session type of game, but it's probably like maybe like 4 hours, 6 hours maybe. I would probably 4 hours is a safe bet. And I like that every once in a while. Sometimes you need a short game to kind of just chill with. As you know, we're playing Pokemon Red right now as well, so this is a good complement to something as large scale as that. Which, by the way, I definitely recommend checking out the Pokemon Red stream we did, I think it was last month. It was an 8-hour stream, so we got a lot done, but whew. Those types of streams are definitely going to be few and far between, those 8-hour chunkies. For sure, they take a lot out of you, even if it is something as pretty basic as Pokemon. I don't want to say it's basic. You know. I've been playing a lot of Pokemon on the side, too, lately. Actually, today, in fact, I beat Brilliant Diamond on the Switch for the first time, which was fun. And I actually 100%ed my first ever Pokemon game over the weekend. Violet. I completed the Pokedex, and I was really, really happy. I've never 100%ed a Pokemon game before. I figure, you know, might as well go for the newest one. And I'll probably play it on stream at some point. Probably not for a bit, though. Oh, am I stuck? Jeez Louise. Cause that DLC is gonna be coming out, I think, like in a couple months. For Scarlet and Violet, where they had like a whole new area and all that good stuff. But I was a little concerned whenever I went on my Switch recently, because I switched to a Switch OLED. At the beginning of this year, so a lot of my old data is still on my old Switch. And I was checking like my subscriptions and pre-orders and stuff on the new one, and it said I didn't have the DLC pre-ordered, and I was like, I definitely pre-ordered this, and I know I did because I have the fucking receipt. I'm hoping when there's not any shenanigans that happen whenever that comes out, and I try to claim it, because I do not want to buy it again. I shouldn't have to. And here we are playing Katamari, talking about Pokemon. Ah! That rat stole my fucking Satsuma. Come here. Son of a bitch. What am I trying to do right now? We're going for 20 centimeters. That's a pretty reasonable goal. Oh, the Tempura's throwing me off here. Oh my gosh. I stole the bridge that I was trying to use here. But yeah, these games are real fun. Definitely check them out if you haven't played them yet. They're a good time. This guy's made a few... Actually, the original developers of this game, the original team, put out a game recently on Steam called, it's got a weird title, but it's basically like, you know those mobile game ads that you see, those really weird ones where it's like, you know, like you pull the pins in a puzzle game and like try to make the king get the gold, and instead of like have lava drop on them, like all those weird mobile game ads that are like never actually what the contents of the game are. Well, the team behind this game made a game that's basically all those mobile game ads, but you can actually like play the games depicted in the ads, and it's like a little mini game collection. It's like WarioWare or something. I'll have to think of the title. I'll have to remember that. I'll look it up when we have a break here, but I kind of wanted to check that out, because a lot of those mobile game ads are pretty like enticing. It makes you go, oh yeah, I kind of want to play that. I want to play this like weird Chinese game with like AI voices and stuff. Like Mafia City or something. Remember when Mafia City was a meme a few years ago? That was a wild time. Alright, we're outside in the garden now. We can level up our pickups. Yeah, sometimes you'll pick up weird shit and kind of have a little oblong roll going on, but yeah, it evens out in the wash. I already completed the goal, which is nice. Hopefully Father is pleased with me. I hope he doesn't disown me from the kingdom. That'd be a little disappointing. Also, let me know if the audio's fucky. I'm looking at my levels in OBS right now, and it seems to be okay. I just hope I'm not screaming! Alright. Oh, I picked up Santa! You're mine, bitch. Booey. What else did we play recently? Oh yeah, fucking Shrek Fairy Tale Freakdown. That was at the beginning of the month. Definitely recommend checking out that video. It was a wild time. It was probably one of the most intense fighting games I've played this year, and that includes Street Fighter 6. So check that one out. We beat the game too, technically, but it is dog shit. But I think it's like an unwritten rule for the Gaming Goblin that we have to eventually play every Shrek game. And the collection's building up. I mean, we did Shrek Treasure Cruise, we did Shrek 64, aka Shrek on Xbox, Shrek 2. I have Shrek the Third. We haven't streamed that yet, but that'll be a weird one. The Bratty Star. Oh, I didn't see. Was he mad at us? I don't remember. And we do get nice little cutscenes in between each level too that kind of tell a little story about these kids observing that all the stars went missing, and the mom's just like completely oblivious. She's like, "Oh, that's silly. Just come with me. We're gonna go to the airport. Or they're gonna watch their go meet their father, who's like an astronaut or some shit, I think." Ugh. Let's save. This presents box is going wild. Oh, we picked up a present. No, I didn't. I'm a liar. I thought there was... No, there is something. What is this? Oh, the winter scarf. Yeah, let's wear that. Data, here we go. Data? Also, ever since 2020, I guess the PS2 had its own little version of Y2K a couple years ago, because as of 2020, it's just date stamps on memory cards reset to the year 2000, which is interesting. So we're permanently stuck in the year 2000. What? Oh, did I just fucking exit the game? Oopsie. Whoopsie. Oh, no, we're not only stuck in 2000, we're permanently stuck in March 4th. Good thing I know which save file is the right one. Yeah. I'll take that one, please. No, we don't need the intro again, we already had that. Ooh. Mamma mia. Alright, next level. Make cancer, let's do it! I make cancer every day in the Gaming Goblin. What is it? Something's not quite there. Ah, yes, we get it. Just doesn't look delicious. Oh, Brian, this guy doesn't seem yummy at all. Everyone is still hungry, yes? Can't you see that, silly? Speaking of delicious, we say crab. Most certainly crab. Ooh, crab would be good right now. I had had delicious, little steak bowl for dinner today. I had some steak with some quinoa, cauliflower, broccoli, and this lovely homemade sriracha sauce. It was like a creamy sriracha. It wasn't like the one you get at the store. It was very, very tasty. Good ass stuff. So I am sated. So playing this level will not get my mouth watering as much as I love crab. Actually, you know what? I actually like imitation crab a lot too. I know it's not real crab. I think it's just like literally like whitefish or something like that. But the shit you get like in those sealed packages at the grocery store, that stuff's very tasty. I could eat like buckets of that, and then puke in my sink. Look at all these crabbies. So I think this one we just have to collect a bunch of crabs. The more crabs we have, the better. Hey! Oh, I'm stuck in a hole. That's not good. What can I pick up here? Tomatoes? I can get the tomatoes. Perfect. I do like how it tells you what you're picking up in the bottom left each time, too. So you get like a little live data feed. Get the wind chimes. Just keep rolling. You can definitely kind of like shut your brain off to this, too. That's what I like about this. I keep jumping. Oh, you can like infinitely jump? What? You can just kind of do that forever if you want. Can't be wasting time though, we gotta go. We gotta roll. Alright. Nope, too big. I like the noises the crab makes, sounds like a fucking alien. Bloody hell. Bloody hell, Larry. What am I missing here? Is there more to this level, or is... Oh, I can go in the house. I'm silly goose. There we go. That crab had a gun! What is this, Crab Champions? That game doesn't come out for another 20 years. What's going on here? Sorry, picking up your dinner. I know it was expensive. Clearing out this Yoshinoya. Alright. Oh no, there is a size limit, actually. We just have to, it's just a numbers game, so. We can actually get one crab and end the level, and I think we'll still pass, but Father will be quite displeased. That's okay, though. Whoa! Well, adventure going on over here. Holy moly. Oh, so I'm pretty excited this weekend. I got a couple buddies coming in from out of state to visit for the Labor Day weekend, and I've decided to torture them. We're gonna be watching the Mario movie, not the new one with Mr. Seth Rogen, but we're gonna be watching the '93 one with Bob Hoskins and John Leguizamo and who's about Dennis Hopper. I fucking love that movie. I actually really like it. People hate that movie, but I think it's quite charming, and it's very goofy, and it's weird too. If you've never watched it, definitely check it out. It is quite a weird take on Mario. It's like if Mario met Blade Runner or something. It's like a post-apocalyptic, like cyberpunk world, and it's very different from what you would expect from a Mario movie. But we're gonna check that out this weekend. It's been a couple years since I've watched it, so it's definitely worth a rewatch. I'm one of those guys that's like, if I've watched a movie already, I'm totally okay with watching it again, but I'll watch it on like other platforms, almost like playing your favorite video game on different consoles. So I watched it on DVD, but I'd really like to get my hands on the VHS copy, because I mean there has to be a VHS copy. It came out in the fucking 90s. So if I can't find a VHS copy by the weekend, I'll just settle for watching my DVD copy again. We've been doing a lot of movie nights this year with my buddies, and we've been emulating Red Letter Media. I think I've talked about Red Letter Media a lot on the stream, but definitely check them out if you haven't already. They're a great channel. What's going on here? Definitely one of my favorite YouTube channels to watch. As background noise and also just like genuine entertainment. They're really funny guys. But they've kind of inspired me this year to watch more movies in general, but also like just absolute shit B movies. Another one that we watched recently was Willy's Wonderland with Nick Cage. It's basically a Five Nights at Freddy's movie. Because actually, there's a Five Nights at Freddy's movie coming out this year. Or soon. I don't know if it's this year. It's like Matthew Lillard or something. But this was the one before that. It came out like a year or two ago, and it was okay. It was, you know, kind of like a little cheap schlock, but you know, has Nick Cage in it. And I think Nick Cage is a good actor. But he plays a silent protagonist, so he doesn't say a single word in the entire film. But he drinks soda, plays pinball, and then like attacks animatronics with like mops and his fists. So it's a pretty interesting watch. It's a short movie, so check that out. I usually like to when we do our movie nights. I like to flank like one or two, like one bad movie and then like something good, you know, just to balance it out a little bit. Um, but yeah, Mario movie is definitely on the list. Gotta get that. Another one that I wanted to check out with my buddies was Bruce Lee the Invincible. Starring Bruce Lee, Bruce L.I., not the Bruce Lee, but it was marketed as Bruce Lee Lee. Obviously just to capitalize on. I think that there was a subgenre called Bruceploitation films after the success of Bruce Lee films. There's a lot of knockoffs and like lookalikes, and I'm pretty sure after Bruce Lee died, they wanted to make more movies using his name, and they just cast like people that looked similar to Bruce Lee, and we're just like, all right, here you go, you're gonna be in this kung fu movie. But it was one of those, like, remember when Walmart sold those skinny DVDs, like the $1 DVDs by the registers? I picked it up like fucking 15 years ago, and I've had it ever since. It's one of my favorite kung fu movies ever. It's just absolutely silly and dumb, and it has a scene where they fight two guys. They're supposed to be gorillas, but they're guys in like gorilla suits, like that SpongeBob episode where Patrick dresses up as the gorilla. They look just like that. And he battles them in the mountains, and he rips one of their scalps off and does like crazy shit. It's quite an insane movie. I think it goes by like a different name too. I think the Digiview Entertainment is the company that like Walmart I think partnered with in like the 2000s to like take all these public domain like schlock movies and like re-release them on DVD for modern audiences. So the Digiview Entertainment title of the movie is called Bruce Lee the Invincible, but it definitely goes by like an actual like real title too, but I couldn't tell you what it is. Oh my gosh, I'm in hell right now. I'm stuck in the gutter. Okay. Oof. Yeah, I hope you guys are doing well today. It's Monday. Monday kind of sucks. First day of the work week for a lot of people. I get that. It's never easy. But hey, you know what? It's still nice out. It's still summer. You can get some sun, take a walk. You know, enjoy the AC. But I you know, a little bit of fall's coming in the air. I'm getting some tinges of it. You know, like it's getting really cool at night. You can kind of open the window and turn off the AC for a little bit. Roll your windows down. Have a good old time. I'm the kind of guy that like leaves his AC running till like fucking October. I need that shit to be cool. I'm excited for fall too. Spooky season, you know, everyone loves spooky season. People like to say like when September hits, it's basically fall, but like really when you think about it, 3/4 of the month is still you know, summer, technically speaking, if we're going by the number dates, but a lot of people don't like to hear that. They're like, oh, it's September, it's fall, get the sweaters, get the pumpkin spice, let's go. I'm like, you know, let's let it wait a little bit. 2023 has been fucking flying by at this point, so it's like, let's savor the summer, why don't we? It's gonna be 2028 in like 2 months at this point, so let's just enjoy the time while we can. Yeah, what else is going on too? I mean, as far as video games go, I mean, this is a video game channel after all. We should be talking about those. There's a ton of stuff coming out like this part of the year. Like Q3 is insane. Like here I am playing 20-year-old video games, and like Sea of Stars comes out tomorrow. Fucking Armored Core just came out last week. People have been screaming at that game because a lot of people who played Elden Ring are like jumping into this series for the first time and getting completely filtered because it's not Elden Ring, it's a completely different game. And they're like, this is fucking hard. Some of the Steam reviews I've seen for Armored Core 6 are absolutely hilarious. It's just people writing paragraphs about how they fucking wasted their money because they get filtered by the first boss, and I'm sure I'd feel the same way, you know. spending $60 and then like sucking ass. It's not a good feeling. I get that, but you have to remember it's not Elden Ring. So a lot of people went into that game thinking it was, and they're gonna be disappointed, unfortunately. But I have a couple buddies that picked it up. They like it so far, you know. I'm sure more hardcore gamers will like the difficulty curve. I played Armored Core 2 briefly with a buddy like a couple months ago, and that game was tough as shit. That was on the PS2, like this game is, and it's very, very difficult and a lot less quality of life than the new one is, I imagine. I haven't played 6 yet, but you have like limited ammo, and if you can fail the tutorial and go into debt, and it basically becomes a soft lock because you can't buy any upgrades to progress through the game if you keep losing the levels, because you'll keep losing money, but you can't replay a lot of the levels, so you just have to play increasingly difficult levels while losing, and then losing more money and getting stuck with the base like equipment for your mech, and it just becomes this feedback loop of doom. So I would imagine 6 probably ironed out a lot of those rough spots. I mean, they probably ironed it out by like 3 or 4 for all I know. Armored Core's been a long-standing franchise. This is the first one I think since like PS3 or something. I'm not too familiar with the series, so if anyone out there watching knows about Armored Core, please let me know, because I'm curious about that. I'd probably check it out at some point. Maybe when it goes on sale or something. I don't know. I did pick up Fire Emblem Engage last week. I've never played a Fire Emblem before, and I've never really been too big into like the tactical RPGs. Not really my cup of tea, but I really am enjoying. I sunk about like 4 hours in one sitting into Engage, and it's a good time. And I think a lot of it too is I'm playing it on the easiest difficulty without permadeath. That was like a big thing in the franchise, was that like when your characters die, they're like gone forever. So not having that kind of consequence as like a newcomer to these types of games is really I think best for someone like me, because it's fun, you know, whatever. What else? I mean, Starfield's like is it this week or next week? It's very, very soon. I'm actually really excited for that one. I'm seeing some gameplay leaks coming out of it, and people are like, it's literally just like Oblivion or Skyrim in space. And it's like, yeah, that's exactly what I wanted. So it's gonna get mixed reactions for people who are like, this is exactly what I wanted, and people are like, what the fuck? Come on, guys, it's a Bethesda game. You know what you're getting into. I like Bethesda games. I know it's very trendy to hate Bethesda games, but you know what? They fucking pull in numbers, and you know, they stay relevant. I mean, fucking hell, we're still talking about Skyrim and Oblivion to this day. That's not by accident. They're good games. They're fun. They're goofy. They're buggy, but at the end of the day, there's like a product with, I'd go so far as to say there's love in there, you know? Maybe not when Skyrim was released 43 times. see, Curb, you know exactly, you knew exactly where I was going. So when when Skyrim was released the 5th time, maybe, I was starting to get a little doubtful then. I was like, I don't know about this one. Skyrim on the PS5, I don't know about this one, man. But, you know, I trust Todd. I think Todd's gonna take care of us. He's a good man. It just works. Besides, there's 8,000 other game developers and publishers that you could, you know, take your pitchforks to at this point, especially with like all the shit that's coming out in the industry like these days, all the horror stories coming out. When it comes to Bethesda, it's like, you know what you're getting into. It's like, what's it like? It's like a Pizza Hut pizza. It's like, you know what? You don't go out of your way for a Pizza Hut pizza a lot of the time, but you know what you're getting into. You're getting a standard product, and you'll enjoy it. You'll enjoy it when you're drinking. Armored crabs, that'd be fun. Isn't that what the Crab Champions game is? It's just like crabs going around going crazy. Well, there's a bunch of crab games now. Crabs, here's my take. I don't know if I've said this before, but crabs have become, well, they've been this way for a few years. They're like the new cats of the internet. That and capybaras, they've become the new cats of the internet. I think it was crabs first, and then capybaras. Like, people just love them, and there's tons of like internet videos and like now games based on them. But I hear that Crab Champions game is really, really good. There's also Fight Crab, where it's like that weird like physicsy melee type game. There's a lot of good crab media out there now. A lot of crab cameos in games too. Little crabs dancing. Crabs are cool. I ain't saying crabs aren't cool. They're good. It's a good time. What's this one? The coconut crab. Those things are terrifying. Like that one that's that infamous picture. That's like the crab on the trash can. It's like the size of the trash can. That shit's scary. And then there's that one crab with like the 80-foot arms that stick out to the side. Those ones are a little terrifying. I don't know about that. But like a nice little cute crab like the ones we've been picking up here. Sure. I'll take them. Exactly. Everyone likes crabs until they get them. Until they get snipped. You don't want to get snipped. Royal Rainbow! Roar! Pretty big. Imagine it'll make a pretty star. If it were ours, we'd make it much bigger. So I think we got like a C rating. It's very hard to tell. And I did play the remake of this, like a couple years ago, and it's pretty much shot for shot. There's really not a whole lot at it except like Steam achievements. No, I actually haven't checked out Noby Boy, but I think I saw a video on it recently. I should check that out because I know you mentioned that. Yeah, you were here last time I played this, like a year or so ago, and I remember you mentioned. I will check that out though. I'll add that to my list, man. I should check it out because I love this. I love this style of like weird Japanese game. It's very fun. Because that was on PS2 as well, right? Or was it PS3 or something? Maybe PS3. But yeah, dude, you should check out that. You know, I'll get the name of that game. Katamari Team New Game Mobile Game Ad. Let's see if that gets it. Okay, yeah, it's called Now Let's See You Clear Them. That's the name of the game. Now Let's See You Clear Them. Let's see if I can pull this up. What's the best way to do this here? And do that, do that. There we go. Yeah, but I guess this team is like the original dev team for Katamari, but this is their newest game. Oh no, this is the full title. Yeah, you want those games, right? So here you go. Now let's see you clear them. And it's literally just all the mobile game ads that you see on those shitty ads, like on Twitter or whatever. Like here's the pin one that I was talking about. And it's literally just a mini game collection of these. So, I'm mostly positive. Hey, 76% of people. That's better than Overwatch 2 on Steam. So, I mean, I don't know. $10. Hey, that ain't bad at all, right? Whoops, wrong screen. We're not ending. Anyway, let's get back to the game. Japanese acid trip. Exactly. That's the genre, dude. That's the genre I'm talking about. Japanese acid trip. Give me more of those games. Jumping Flash I would put in that category. I love Jumping Flash. I gotta play Jumping Flash 2 on this channel. I've played the first game like 3 different times. But haven't really streamed the second one yet. Or the third one, which it was a Japan only. I should do that. Alright. Next level. Let's get to it. We're inside an orange peel. Strong, was that 1 meter? Oh, I think we can... I don't know if it's this game or they started on the second one, but you can actually end the levels as soon as you hit the goal if you want to. Probably. Oh, this is the best song in the game. Yes! This is the one we're probably going to get DMCA'd for. but I don't care. I'm not making money on this shit. Susan! She's not the CEO of YouTube anymore, right? I think it's someone else now. Nail clippers. Can we hit it as a ramp? Yeah! Beautiful. Oh, pachinko bowls. Lovely. I like the Legos in this. They remind me of, you guys ever have those Lego block candies? They look just like these, and you can actually, like, build shit with them, and then break your teeth while trying to eat them. Nah, I can't get that. Oh my gosh, that's an ugly cat. Yeah, this song's Lonely Rolling Star. I'd fucking play this in the car, like, nearly every day. So good. Can I get these rats? Damn it! I'm not finding a lot here. I gotta... What? I can't pick that one? Are you kidding me? Oh. Oh, here we go. Now we're cooking. Yes. Give it to me. Chopsticks. Yeah, I think the only, like, collectible in these, there's, like, the little presents, like, we're wearing the scarf right now. Oh my gosh, I'm getting fucked by rats! Just get it bigger. Oh, fuck. But in the later games, I think you can find cousins, which are, like, other playable characters you can get. So that's always fun. Gives you something to strive for besides just beating the game, for all you Gerard the Completionists out there, right? This would be a fun game to complete. I've never really kind of put my mind to it, though, but I'm sure it wouldn't be too bad. At the end of the day, it's a short game, so... It's not like you're trying to, like, 100% Xenoblade Chronicles 3 or something, or, like, Assassin's Creed Valhalla. Oh, that's another thing we can fucking talk about. So, there's the new... there's the new Assassin's Creed coming out, Mirage, right? And I've played a good chunk of Valhalla. Just because I bitch about what I call open world chores games frequently, but I still end up playing them just because I'm just one of those people. I guess you can call them a hypocrite. But that game, Valhalla, is insanely long. Literally, the prologue / tutorial is 10 hours, just like casually playing. And you can't even do everything in the prologue area. You have to, like, come back to it later. It's 10 hours, not even exaggerating. That game is huge. I have like 65 hours in it. I'm literally 11% through the main story. So the new one's coming out, Mirage. I think it takes place in, like, the Middle East or something. But I don't know if it's, like, a big marketing point, but it's like it's been revealed that that game is going to be significantly shorter. Like, I think it was something like 30 hours. So a little bit closer to, like, the original games, like Assassin's Creed 2 or something. But it's just funny to think about that, like, that's now, like, a marketing thing, is that, like, this, you don't have to play this game as much as our last game. It's kind of weird. And then, like, I think about stuff like the new Call of Duty coming out, like Modern Warfare 3. And this isn't new to MW3, they've had this for a few years now, but, like, the Battle Pass tier skips, where it's like, if you pre-order the deluxe edition, you can get 50 free tier skips. I never really thought about it till I saw a post online, like, the other day, that was like, what they're essentially doing is, pay us more to play our game less. And I was like, fuck, I never thought about it that way, but it's so true. It's like, it's literally, there's monetary incentive to not play the game as much. And it's like, wouldn't you want to play the game more if you, like it? But it's literally that FOMO, fear of missing out mindset, where it's like, oh, I gotta complete the Battle Pass. Like, even if you fucking hate doing your daily COD shit, like, if you have the Battle Pass or something, you just feel compelled to torture yourself with these games. And I know Assassin's Creed, a completely different genre, but it's kind of like the same thing. It's like, people might be more inclined to check out Mirage over Valhalla because it's way shorter. And it's like, well, if you just made, like, a good game, people would just want to play it for that reason, not necessarily... But because there's so much shit coming out, and it's all, like, live service these days, it's like, you just... The mentality, even... and I admit, I'm very guilty of this. I'm guilty of this every day. But the mentality is, I just want to get through these games as quick as possible so I can get to the next thing on my backlog, or the next thing that's coming out. Like, I don't want to miss the conversations with my friends or the chats online or something like that, talking about these new games. I want to be part of that, and it's just like, in order to do that, you have to just turn your brain off and just crush through these games. And, you know, if you have disposable income, maybe the Vault edition or like premium edition of fucking Modern Warfare 3 might be appealing to you, just so you can be like, oh, I can complete Season 1 of 8 in 40 days instead of 80 days. It's like, really? That's fucking crazy. Ah! I'm not doing well. Oh my gosh. There we go. I got stuck. I don't want to fail this mission. I don't want Father to be upset with me. This is what happens when I go on a tangent. I start sucking at my video games. When's Katamari getting a battle pass, though? That's the real question, right? I think we can go back inside now. Maybe? There we go. Hey! We're 1/5 of the way, folks! Let's do it. Can I grab these? Yes! I always love the big flat objects that are bigger than your Katamari, but because they're thin, you can just grab them. It's always... it's euphoria. Oh yes, all these I will take. I think this level is long enough that the song loops like 3 or 4 times. It's funny. Hey! None of that. Come on now. Oh my... oh, I'm in hell. I'm in a little hell world I've created. Jeez Louise. Yeah, if Nobi Nobi Boy is on PS3, that's going to be a tough one to stream because the PS3 is stupid, and they encrypt their HDMI with a HDCP, and you can't disable it in the console itself. You have to get like a special adapter cable, which is pretty dumb if you ask me. Thankfully, that's a toggleable option on the PS4 and later, but that's a big roadblock to streaming on the PS3. But I guess it's just going on eBay and buying a cable. It's not that much of a roadblock. But I should check that out, definitely. I'm actually going to a retro game convention next month. It's like a whole weekend-long thing that they're doing. And I went to it last year, and they had, like, one floor of the convention. It was, like, the nasty, like, yellowed wall, like, drop ceiling room where like they banish all like the nerd shit too. But I think this year they're getting the whole venue, so it's gonna be like a huge thing, and it's just a bunch of private sellers, and then like stores, like all the retro game stores in the area are gonna be coming together and selling their wares. My one buddy's like always, last year he made like a master list of all the hot button items that he wants to get. And this year he's going for Xeno Saga Episode 3, which is actually part of the Xeno franchise, like Xenoblade Chronicles 3, but this is like a PS1 game or PS2 game, but it's like insanely expensive. Well, it's not that. It is expensive, but like compared to most modern game prices now, it's whatever. It's like 200 or something. And I know that's a lot of money, but whenever I say that, I think about Persona 2 on the PS1 is fucking $800. So, by comparison, it's like, alright, that's not too bad. But that's like his hot button item this year, is Xeno Saga Episode 3. I've only ever played Xenoblade Chronicles 3 for a little bit, so I'm not too familiar with the franchise. I'd like to get into it. I do like those big meaty RPGs, like I like Dragon Quest and stuff like that. Wow, am I gonna fucking do this in time? I might fail this level because I was distracting myself. We gotta go. I think we can do it. I think we can do it. Maybe. Oh my goodness. Oh my gosh, Father's gonna be very upset. Okay, we're gonna fucking fail. Can I go back in the house? There we go. What is happening right now? I should have been going outside this whole time, quite frankly. Damn it, we almost made it. We're gonna have to replay this level. Oh well. Hey, you know what that just means? More Katamari. I'm okay with that. That's a fine punishment by me. That was mediocre. I've never actually failed a level before, I don't think. He's pissed off, though. He's all black now. That size is no good for a star, but it'll do for Stardust. You do tend to be wishy-washy at everything. Bigger than an ant, but smaller than the king. Is your body green? Yellow? Make up your mind already. Well, you'll get your Stardust today, but shape up next time. Fucking laying into us. Jeez Louise. Okay. That was embarrassing. Sorry, Father. Hope you don't, kick me out of the will for that one. Alright, let's try it again. Let's try it again, why don't we, eh? Damn it, I can't get these batteries yet. Fuck! Just keep going forwards, that's the key. Eventually we'll get out of the house and we'll go to, like, to the city, and I like the city level a lot more. But I think it's all, like, the same map, technically, it's just, like, it just zooms out more. This is the original open world. Alright, we gotta focus, folks. Can we do rats? Not yet. It's all because I wanted to hit the ramp on that nail clipper. That's where it all went to shit. Excuse me. Ah. Oh my gosh. Oops. There we go. We're gonna do way better this time around. There we go. Look at that. Nope, wrong button. I think I can get the rats now. Excellent. Yeah, I think if you can knock them out and like stun them, then that means you can pick them up. Then when you're bigger, you won't even stun them anymore. You can just grab them. Oops. I'm in a weird spot right now. Keep rolling. There we go. It's always satisfying when the controller vibrates and you get bigger. That can be construed in an interesting way. Alright. What are these, cucumbers? Full of the water? There we go. We're rolling. Whoops. Can I get the birds? Not yet. Alright. Oh, damn it, not yet. Fuck. This is where I'm kind of struggling now. Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. Alright. There we go. Come on! You son of a bitch. I keep hitting R1 erroneously. There we go. We're getting there. Oh hey, we have a new area open to us. Beautiful. bad boys. Okay, I guess we're not grabbing those bad boys. Holy shit. How do I get back up? Am I screwed? There we go. Come on. Yeah! Alright. We're fixing it. Howie! Oh, I'm struggling with this level so hard. It's a toughie. I haven't played these in a while, though. It's been like half a year. I always like to replay Katamari like once a year. It's just a fun time, you know? Oops. Oh my gosh, I'm being assaulted. Why can't I go out? Oh my gosh. No! I can't go back out that way. That's fine. It's fine. It's okay. Come on, King. Prince. Sorry. I got the wrong title. Can I grab these pigs, please? Fuck. There we go. We can go this way. All is well. Yes! Perfect. Excellent. There we go. Now we're cooking with gas. Yeah, let's go back out in the garden now. We can conquer this damn place. Oh, some of the physics and the collisions get a little wonky, that's for sure. Oh my goodness. So I think we can go to another part of the level now. There we go. The big city. Really? I can't get the RC cars yet? That's insane. I can get the toilet paper, but I can't get the RC cars? What the fuck is this country? There we go. Now we are absolutely cooking. Look at this. Oh yeah. Look at that. We did it. We hit the damn goal. Alright. Let's please father more, shall we? Fuck. Maybe not that way. I'm scaring the housewife now. That means we're doing good. Picking up house cats, globes, hard hats. It's like At the Hardware Store by Weird Al. Now we can kind of just chill and take it easy for the last 2 minutes, thankfully. We've earned our stripes, as it were. I'm like getting nervous entering the house now because we might not fit through the door soon. Oh fuck, hang on. I got these fences. These are good. How about these trash bags? We can definitely get them. Oh no. Oh my gosh, I can't see. Hello. Hello. What is going on? Oh my gosh. This is chaos. I'm stuck. I'm stuck in the house. Oh no, I'm too big. Come on. Ah. Okay, we did it. Oh yeah, I think I think I got a little too big for the level. I was getting the fog of war. He better be pleased. Oh, come on. It's pretty big. If it were ours, we'd make it much bigger. Alright, Dad. Nothing's ever good enough for you, Dad! Straight A's weren't good enough? I had to join the Honor Society, too? And do extracurriculars? Come on!
Here is a news update. The night sky is showing signs of recovery. The cause is being investigated.
Hurry up now.
Mom, now they're saying the stars are coming back.
That's nice, dear. We'll miss the plane unless we hurry.
But that's what they said.
That's nice, dear. That's my favorite. I don't even want to say trope because it's like real. But like whenever you say like the most insane shit and your parents are always like, that's nice, honey. Like, alright, well fuck you then. I'm just trying to talk to you, Mom. This game's bringing a lot of parental anguish. I guess Katamari does that to you. Right, I'm gonna hit the restroom real quick. Don't go anywhere. I'm watching you. By the way, this would be a good time to follow the channel if you haven't. BRB. Alright, we're back. It always makes me sad whenever it gets dark at this time. I know it's like 9 p.m. right now, but It just makes me think back in like June and like peak summer, where it was like light out until like 9:30. And now it's dark already and I'm sad. At least it's not dark at 6 p.m. like it is in winter. But ironically, winter is my favorite season. Fuck. Dude, these bumpers are like hair triggers. Let's make Cygnus. Are you down with the Cygnus? What is it? There's something missing. Is it our royal present? No, something more. Eureka, we have it! It's not graceful. The sky is utterly lacking in grace. It does not float like a butterfly or sashay like the king. Sigh, it's not there at all. What's graceful on earth? Swans, that's what. Guess we're gonna collect swans. I want some grace back in the sky soon, but the swans don't seem to have hatched yet. There's nothing but eggs. Strangely enough, if you roll these up, they'll start tweeting and hatching. Get as many as you can, and swan stuff will be very graceful. We wait news of your success. At least, we'll wait for 6 minutes. Thanks, Dad. Oh, we have a swan. It's also kind of impressive when you think about, like, how they got this game to run with all, like, these moving assets and stuff. I know there's, like, they do some little technical tricks to get things working, like, you know, eventually not everything you pick up is rendered at the same time on your ball, like, it'll whoops. It'll, like, you know, de-render a lot of stuff, but, it's just crazy. Like, this was 2003, so this was like a decent chunk into the PS2's lifespan, but even so, I mean, this was before, well, let's see, I guess Kingdom Hearts was out, Final Fantasy X was out, so there was some decent stuff out on the console. It's really starting to flex its muscles around this time. It wasn't like proof of concept, you know, Y2K games anymore. It was really like branching out. But even still, this is very impressive. Where are the eggs going? Are they gonna come back? Should I be wasting my time here? Probably not. Come on. There we go. So the good news is we don't have to worry about failing this mission. It's like a little vacation from the normal levels. That's a good way to think about it, you know? Also, I feel like the stuff is way, like, spread out. And it doesn't seem that we can pick up much else besides eggs. Usually, like, you can get kind of other stuff. Oh, we grab this. There we go. I wanna roll you up into my life. I want to see Shoji Tabuchi sing this song. But I think he passed away this year, sadly. If you don't know who Shoji Tabuchi is, definitely look him up. He was an interesting character. He was like this Japanese entertainer who, like, moved to like this random town in like Kansas or Missouri, like opened up this big like entertainment venue and like did like 2 or 3 shows every day for like 30 years or something. And he was very, very popular in that town and very successful. And he was still doing shows like up until like last year or something, so he was like in his 70s. So good for him. But he was featured on a Red Letter Media video many years ago, so that's kind of how he got into the internet culture. The internet canon, if you will. Not all of these are swans, though, too. That's the thing. But it looks like it's just counting eggs. Oh, no, it isn't. They have to be swans. Okay. Damn it. Holy shit. I can't. Oh, dude. These. I don't know what's going on with these bumpers. I gotta put like dampeners on them or something. I gotta put silencers on my controller so they don't press as easy. There's some mischief going on here. What's going on here? Come on. Come on, you fuck. How did I get up there, but getting up a small ledge was like a battle. Oh, did I pick up a present? Nice. Damn it. See, look, I can't get up here, but I like literally teleported vertically up that earlier platform. Like, what's going on here? What were you trying to pull here, game? Ah. Yeah, this is more of like a scavenger hunt type of deal. It's not really about getting a giant ball. We kind of have to like hunt these fuckers down. I got some parsley though. We got parsley for the swans. Anyway, people don't eat swans, do they? Isn't that like a crime to like kill a swan? I'm sure someone historically has eaten a swan. Oh my gosh. See, look, I fucking hell. Alright. I think we got enough here. Come on. Yay, one more swan. Ended at 42. That's not a bad number, eh? Whee! Very graceful and a bit disturbing. I'd agree. King of the Cosmos, I would agree. Hmm. 60%? That's not bad. Blah, commonplace. It'll make a commonplace constellation. Commonplace grace, skin deep grace, fake grace, grace light. Sigh. It'll be a counterfeit constellation. It'll be a pale imitation of a swan in the sky. I wish they had like a scene, and maybe they do in some of the other games, because I haven't played these all, where like you can watch the king roll up a Katamari and he just fucking speedruns the game. He just goes batshit crazy. I feel the cosmos. They should have got Carl Sagan for this part.
Cygnus flew back into the sky from the ashes, just like a phoenix.
Just like the phoenix. I'm gonna change you like a remix, then I'll raise you like a phoenix. Fall Out Boy 2013. Alright, what's next? Make a star 5. So I'd say after this level we're probably like maybe halfway through the game. Sending things to Earth. Objects, maps, hopes, dreams. Today you'll be rolling around the town. Katamari should be 1.5 meters. 12 minutes, hell yeah. Thanks, Dad. Off to a great start. Ah! Alright, so I don't want to fuck up like I did the last level proper. All these delicious pieces of sushi. I went to an all-you-can-eat sushi place a few weeks ago, and it was so damn good. but they absolutely love spicy mayo at this place, and they put it on like 95% of the rolls you can get. And you know, spicy mayo is good, don't get me wrong, but when it's on everything, it's like, bruh, I just want to enjoy the fish. So I like getting the sashimi. I didn't used to be into sashimi. It took me a while to get into sushi, actually. But once I overcame that, I got into the sashimi. Nothing like picking up a nice chunk of fish with some chopsticks, dipping into some soy sauce, and then going to town. It's great. And getting the wasabi on there. Oh, now I'm getting hungry. I know at the beginning of the stream I said I just finished a delicious meal, but looking at all these delicious 2003 rendered sushis, I'm like, oh. I'd love to see a behind the scenes for this game. I'm sure there's like a little 20-minute documentary on YouTube or something. Just like guys were like detailing all these little models. Like the art style is so charming. Like games like this are so good. Like the shit that's like hyper realistic and has to have like the hair and like the fucking like Red Dead 2 with like fucking horse testicle shrink physics. Like cool. I guess you're just flexing at that point, but like, you know what else is a flex? Having a really good art style that's timeless, like Katamari. You know what I'm saying? Like, look at this. You could have told me this game came out in like 2011. I'd be like, sure, absolutely, yeah, it did. I really hope. I mean, I don't want to say this game's like really one-dimensional with its mechanics, but it's like, it'd be nice to get a new Katamari game that's not like a remaster. But you know what? I'm okay with them remaking them. Maybe eventually we'll get a Katamari Forever remake, which would be cool because that game is stuck on the PS3. They did make an Xbox 360 kind of version of it called Beautiful Katamari. It's a little bit similar, but I think there's some variations. But the more PS3 games we get remade for modern consoles, the better, because that console was notoriously hard to program for, even to this day, because it's such a, I don't know the details, I'm butchering my explanation, but it's got a very specific architecture. So during that era, you know, when shit was coming out on the PS3 and the Xbox 360, it wasn't just a matter of porting a game to the PS3, like it had to be pretty much built specifically for that console. So when you look at all the stuff that got released on both platforms at that time, like that's the result of a lot of extra hard work and manpower to get it working on the PS3. Which is why stuff like Metal Gear Solid 4, fucking Drakengard 3, things like that, it's probably going to be a long time before they make their way to modern platforms, or even at all. They might even not. And even to this day, to play PS3 games on the PS5, you have to emulate. It's an emulation. Now granted, I mean, the emulation's gotten better, like this streaming it to your console, I should say. And that's gotten better. Like, remember PS Now? That was like the precursor to the new PS Plus, and the new PS Plus is essentially Game Pass. But long before Game Pass, like 5 years before, they had PS Now, where a lot of stuff on that library was streaming games to your console in like 2015. Which, let me tell you, they had like Dark Souls 2 or something on on PS Now, and like the lag was so bad, your inputs would have like a 1 second delay, and the game was nearly impossible to play. So like you could really only successfully stream like RPGs, shit that didn't need like precise inputs. But it's come a long way since then. Like I have my gripes with cloud gaming and like stream gaming and stuff like that. Obviously, things are going to be heading more that way in the future, just as like hardware is less prioritized. Things are just going to become more just like computers and entertainment centers. My prediction, here's my hot take, is I don't think Xbox is going to make another console. I think they're going to be done after the Series X. I think instead they'll focus on just making more like multi-purpose PC type stuff that's going to have like Game Pass built into it as like default. Kind of like how Solitaire is on like Windows XP computers. Like that's going to become a thing in the future. It'll be like Windows 11 PCs or Windows 12 PCs with just like built-in Game Pass right out of the gate. Maybe for like a subscription fee, you know, because everything's as a service now. But I don't think they're going to make another like Xbox as we know it. Maybe it'll be called like the Microsoft X or something like that, but like I think like the traditional Xbox is gonna go away. And that's even like you can kind of see the hints of that already with like just the homogeny between I'm stuck on this hill. The homogeny between like the Xbox One and the Series X, like the menus are like exactly the same. Like PlayStation at least has some difference between the PS4 and PS5. Like you kind of have to. There's a bit of a learning curve, but like Xbox One, same exact UI, same exact kind of stuff available as the Series X. And even so, like the fact is, we're approaching year 4 of the current gen consoles being out, and we are still getting releases on the PS4 and Xbox One. And a lot of that was due to like a year or two ago being it was just damn hard to get a PS5 and a Series X. But now they're pretty readily available, but we're still getting games coming out on PS4. In fact, there's some stuff coming out exclusively on those older consoles. Like whenever I go to the PlayStation store or the Xbox store, a lot of stuff is only on the old gen. Mainly it's like indie titles and like, you know, cheap like shovelware games, but it's like they're still going to be relevant. There's going to be a larger gap, I think, before that stuff is next. Cuz I think 2016 was like the last major year, the last year for like major amount of releases on like the 360 and the PS3, and then they're like, all right, we're gonna focus on PS4 and stuff. So think about it, that was like 3 years. So we're hitting that 3-year mark, but I think there's still gonna be stuff coming out on PS4 and Xbox One for like another 2 years, is my prediction. Now the PS2 is a rare exception, and obviously there's going to be oddball games released on these consoles indefinitely until like online support ends. Which, by the way, RIP the Xbox 360 marketplace. That's going to go away next year. It had to happen at some point, unfortunately. It makes me sad though, because Xbox Live Arcade has a lot of exclusives, so there's going to be a lot of games that are going to be gone forever because of that, like indie titles and things like that. But it had to happen at some point, I guess. I mean, it really didn't. I don't think Xbox, I don't think Microsoft, it's not that much of a monetary hit to keep those servers and stuff up. Maybe. I don't know. We'll see how that goes. I know I'm kind of rambling right now, but I can't pick these vegetables. Are you kidding? But yeah, I think, like I said, I think Xbox is going to be done after this generation. And I thought at the beginning of this gen, I thought Xbox was actually going to win because of the Game Pass. I thought like, okay, this is going to drive the console sales. This is going to make people buy it. But really it isn't, because you can get it on PC. One thing they do have a strength in is new releases are going to be available on Game Pass immediately. Like I said before, Sea of Stars, that's coming out tomorrow, I think. You can play on a Game Pass. Starfield's going to be Game Pass ready. So I think that's good. I think that'll get people still playing it. But as much shit as people give the PS5, I think it's still doing numbers. People are like, oh, it doesn't have exclusives. It got its first exclusive this year, Final Fantasy 16. Haha. It's like, yeah, that's great and all, but like the PlayStation name, that alone is gonna, like in Japan alone, not to mention like the US too, like it's gonna do fine. PlayStation's not gonna go anywhere. Nintendo, no way. Nintendo's so unique, it's not gonna go anywhere. And honestly, I think Nintendo's coming around. I'm really liking Nintendo this year. They've been putting out some good stuff. Pikmin 4, Metroid Prime Remaster, fucking Super Mario RPG's coming out, remake. Super Mario Wonder, like, Nintendo's good. Vinesauce Joel made a good point. He said, really right now, all you need to be like a modern gamer is to get like a Nintendo Switch and have like a good gaming PC. And you'll be able to pretty much play everything except like Final Fantasy 16. But let's be honest, that's going to come to PC in like 2 years. So, we're fine. I would like to upgrade my PC at some point. It's like 6 years old now. But I really don't play enough on there. I'm more of a console gamer. And I know... Oh, lady! You are punishing me! Jeez Louise. Yeah, I think like the hard line between consoles and like generational differences is going to become less and less apparent as time goes on. Like the jump from like PS2 to PS3 and like all the stuff before now was so like clear cut mostly. But now it's just all blended and there's so much overlap and with like cloud gaming and subscription services becoming the norm, it'll be an interesting future. Another prediction is that physical games are going to go away. I predict that they're going to be gone next generation. There's still a market for them, especially since COVID. People are buying physical again. Like retro gaming has really blown up these past 3 years. So there's still going to be a market for stuff. But I think on like the mainstream, like AAA level, there's going to be less incentive for games to release physical. Like what's probably going to happen next generation is that most games are going to come out digital, and then like a few months or a year later, it'll fucking hell, they might come out physical. Dude, I'm punished. I'm gonna have to do this level again. Can't do it in time. Unless. No. Damn it! Oh, I was so close. See, whenever I go on cool tangents, I fucking fuck up the game. So the price we have to pay to succeed in Katamari is for me to be dead silent. Jeez Louise. That's 2 failures. I'm doing terribly at Katamari tonight. I'm on my A game. I think I have to change the title of the stream. Absolutely ballin' in Katamari. More like absolutely fallen in Katamari. Come on, man. Come on, fat. I will say my throat is a little bit sore right now, so I probably won't be streaming too much longer. It's real sore, actually. I'm talking too much. I need some water. Let's run it back. Hey, again, this isn't the worst thing. After all, we get to play more Katamari. And now I'm like familiar with the level a little bit. We can kind of like, you know, we can kind of adjust. We do have to focus here now. Yeah, those are my hot gaming takes. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments below. Fuck! Punished! Kramer, I'm being bullied by Katamari! I was in the pool! Oh, now I can get tomatoes. Beautiful. Oh no, the crab betrayed me, bro. Come on, man. I thought we were friends. Really, I can't... Yeah, there we go. Fuck. Fuck. There's that delicious sushi I was raving about earlier. So I want to wait a little bit before I roll down that giant hill into the city. I think these new driver signs are going to be the meta here. Not that. Let's miss everything. Yeah, the flat, wide things are definitely the good things to go for. Yeah, tonight I wanted to play something that I was like familiar with, because playing new games is fun, like new to me games I should say, but there is a bit of like a learning curve and adjusting, and well, I don't have any problem being bad at a video game on stream. Sometimes you want something you're a little familiar with. Mix it up. But yeah, we will do more Pokemon in the future. Just right now, since I've been playing so much Pokemon in my personal time, which is a bad idea since I want to stream it too. I'm kind of like Pokemon'd out for a little bit. But, like I said, do check out the Pokemon Red stream that we did last month. Very good stuff, and there's going to be more of that coming eventually. I'm just not going to say when. I don't want to put a stamp on things, you know what I mean? Setting things in stone is a very bad idea in general, and it's especially bad for someone like me. I am very, very fickle, so I don't want to commit to saying, oh yeah, well, next time we're going to do this. Nah. It's all just about chilling and vibes here anyway, you know, this is a very casual kind of show. If you've seen the show before, you know what we're about. There's nothing back here but butterflies and bullshit. And lag, evidently. I think I can fuck up these crabs now. I'm turning into Crab Rangoon. Oh yeah, give me that. Fuck. Fucking hell. Oh, my controller clacking. Oh yeah, there's a lot of good stuff here. So there's the pathway to the city. I think we have to be 50 meters for that one. I want to get nice and big. Maybe they punish you if you get too big, you can't fit through the entryway though. You gotta watch out for that. Here we go. Come on, let me get back to it. Make one more pass through here. Neil Breen pass through. Come on, scoot around. Yeah, we might get too big where we won't be able to fit through. Alright, there we go. We're getting there. Oh no, I'm about to be punished. That's the dangers of the big city, is that you can get punished instantly. Wow, these giants walking around like that! This shopping cart lady fucked me up last time. We gotta avoid her. Dude, I gotta stop hitting these triggers. I gotta like tape my hands to the side of the controller. Really, I can't get the melons? Fuck! Just gotta keep moving, that's the key. Don't turn around for stuff. We can always come back for it, like I said at the beginning. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, it was never this bad. I've never been this bad, I swear guys, I'm good at this game. I'm okay at this game. At least I can get the radishes. I'm not gonna say the first part. Oh no, this is a punishment corner if I've ever seen one. Fuck. Oh fuck. Oh dear. It's a little hellish kingdom I've entered. No, let's not go that way. Up! Oh, come on, I can fit through there. Don't be silly. Okay, I can pick up the children now. Perfect. This will surely help the Katamari. Come on. Really? I can't get that thing? Are you for real? Okay, I hit the goal at least, so that's something. Look at that, we got 4 minutes to spare, ain't that something? Alright, excuse me, sir. Hey, it's the cow from the cover of the game. Yeah, I know if they run away from you in fear, that means you can probably pick them up. Like this guy. There's some people I can't pick up yet, though. Oh, thank you for making me lose all my momentum. Alright, now we're cooking. Oh no, I'm stuck. Oh, thank you. Game just teleported me out of there. Thank you very much. Yeah, the trade-off is as you get bigger, you can get more stuff, but then also you're kind of like getting stuck in weird places now. We'll probably have time for one more level after this, methinks. Oh my gosh. Still have 2 minutes to spare, jeez Louise. Come on! I'm like too big. Oh my goodness. Can't go back to the start anymore. That's okay. Hello, sir. May I grab you? Oh no, I took this guy's vehicle, but I didn't take them. What else good on here? Cute couple, nice roll up. I got 1 whole meter more than the goal. Isn't that crazy? Good for me. Alright. Royal Rainbow. Blah. Look at that.
Oh, there's
I love that kid's reaction.
I know I saw that huge guy.
To be continued. Alright. We'll do Make a Star 6. That'll be probably a nice chunky level. I think some of them go up to like 20 minutes. Assalamu alaikum. Alright. 53 meters. Alright. Oh, 10 minutes. Okay, perfect. That's a great amount of time. I like this level. It's very pretty and bright. Oh, it's one of those garden clocks. I like those gardens that have like the numbers built into the hedges and shit. Ah! The bears are getting me. Alright. The melons, thank you. Let's crush this level, guys. Let's end on a high note. Owie. I'm gonna get the shovels, beautiful. It's like at the farmer's market or some shit. This is wild. People keep leaving a bunch of clothes irons out though, I don't know. I can definitely get these wheels. Yeah. Kitty cats? This is actually the best way to pick up your cat too, is roll them in a ball. Oops. Excuse me. Oh, thank you, bicycle rack, for fucking me up. a little bonsai. My roommate just picked up a bonsai tree this week. It's very pretty. So now we're starting to see the full world map. I'm familiar with this coastline. We're gonna see it a lot in the late game. Ah! That's fine. I wanted to go this way. I actually planned that the whole time. Oh, not the chairs yet. Not there yet. Where do we start? It's always... Scale is always a little difficult with this. That's where we started? Yeah, there we go. Wow, this looks like a new area, actually. Fine by me. We can get people already, jeez. I'm gonna spoil the end of the game, though. At the end of the game, during the credits, you roll up the entire Earth, which is always funny. Sorry, officer. Had to do it. I'm a sovereign citizen. I'm allowed to roll you up. Wait, that person has a name. Are these like the developers or something? Do the developers insert themselves into the game like in Pokemon? We're getting pretty close to the goal. Thankfully. Some of these noises are fucking hilarious. Just like evil fucking screams. We're only halfway through the time limit. And that's the goal. Beautiful. Let's take it one step beyond, why don't we? Oh, we got a treasure chest. That's gotta be worth something, eh? Damn it, not yet. Come on. Oh, I've lost all my momentum. There we go. Hey, I got a royal present. Nice. gonna say, I hope I can fucking roll back. Oh no, it's a bank robber. I can't see, I'm stuck. I do like how you can see more stuff as you zoom out, like, in the same areas. It's like, oh, I didn't see that ship there before. And this guy on the balloon, we couldn't see him before. You can definitely scoop up this fence. Yeah, trees and fences, like wood products, are always good grabs. Can't get the trees yet, though. Come on. Yeah! Here's our starting area, remember this? Yeah, I always like to play this game with the vibration on, because you get vibrated every time you pick something up. Now the tragedy is I think I got soft locked here. Yeah, I think I'm stuck. I got too greedy. Oh no. Look at that. 5 meters 50. Exactly. It's a good one to end it on. Perfect. That's a nice even number. Please, Dad, be proud of me. Royal Rainbow. Bleh. Beautiful. Yes! Yes! What a great note to end on. We're moved to tears by the size of this thing. It's not the first time I've been told that. This is so incredible. Happy, happy, so happy. We want to turn it into a star right now. You did that fast. You hit the goal awfully fast. That was fantastic. That was so speedy and so smart. It'll be a shooting star like boom! Here, this is our royal present. Guess what? Guess what this is? The thing that you collected the most of is containers, vegetables, and flowers. My Earth really is full of things. Look at that. The present star. Yay. And we made a little comment too. Maybe that's like the reward for getting like the big Katamari.
Oh, I see it. I see the rocket. Hey, Michiru, that's where Dad is.
We'll be seeing your father soon, children.
Alright. Well, that was a great note to end it on. I think we're going to wrap things up for today, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed the stream. I'll probably finish up this game in another stream or two. We're definitely like over halfway, I would say. Oh no! I'm dropping shit. I'm so excited I'm dropping shit. Yeah, I hope you enjoyed. Please consider liking the stream on YouTube if you're watching. If you're on Twitch, please consider following. It's not required to enjoy the content, but it does help out a lot. You can follow me on Twitter at GamingGoblin24. I post when I go live, as well as other updates regarding the channel. And you can watch this VOD in full immediately on the Twitch videos page and on my YouTube channel. Please subscribe to that if you haven't. There's tons of VODs and uploads on there. A lot of great stuff. Check out the Pokemon Red that I've been telling you about, as well as Shrek Fairy Tale Freakdown. Those are our two latest streams. They're up on the channel right now, as well as a whole backlog, years worth of videos. I encourage you to check it out if you're craving more Gaming Goblin content. But I hope you guys have a fantastic rest of your day and a great day tomorrow. And I will catch you all in the next one. Peace out.